Hello everybody, Buff here. Welcome back to our Halo MCC playthrough. Today we're starting off with Halo 4. So,
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood
so
between
the Spartans should not be in
humanity
this
and
one.
extinction,
Right here.
nobody
Should
was
not be
concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
So that cutscene just makes zero sense, and it's really, I believe that cutscene was made as an portion to humanize the story of Halo, right? Bring it down to Earth, make it more realistic. I think we could see that in the design. And they're talking about Master Chief being MIA instead of dead, because every time a Spartan dies, they go down as MIA instead of dead. It's just kind of an honor system thing, right? So, like, whatever that just said, 4 years after the events of Halo, this is directly following the end of Halo 3, the legendary ending. So, and the Forward and Dawn is way different for some reason. But it doesn't really make sense why anyone is going after Halsey. Like, she committed some terrible war crimes, and it does, like, yeah, she deserves to get hit, right? But at the same time, Spartans were made to fight insurrectionists during the humanity civil war, but they were very rarely used, and by that I mean they were only used for a couple of years before the Covenant attacked Harvest, the first planet that fell, or that first planet was attacked. And so Spartans became the front runner of that and became the savior of humanity. Plus, also, like, she's talking like, oh, you want to replace John? He's already gotten replaced. The Spartan 3 program existed. Master Chief Spartan 2, he replaced Spartan 1s, which is Spartan Johnson. And then they were replaced by Spartan 3s like Noble Team. And then in Halo 4, we'll see they get replaced by Spartan 4s. Like, it's the natural progression of, and, you know, not necessarily an evolutionary change, but a technology advantage. Like, that's how the future moves. Sorry, it always, like, irritates me slightly.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
This was one of the greatest marketing I wouldn't say employees, I'm sorry, but the marketing trailers of all time. This and Halo 3's Believe trailers were amazing. Halo 4 and Halo 5 marketing were amazing, but there were some other issues.
Been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Sorry, I was distracted listening to cussing. So the change to Chief's armor is never explained other than that nanobots upgraded it while he was in
Seems like
cryo.
old times.
Doesn't
Ready
make
to get
sense,
Back to work?
but it is what it
I
is.
thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
So
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
say there's always a pistol in here that you can miss really easily. I always really like the Halo 4 and Halo 5 armors, right? There's also a terminal down here you can access, but I always really like the armor and the weapon design for UNSC weapons, the pistol, but to me it makes them feel a lot more like tanks. It makes them feel a lot bulkier, a lot heavier, a lot more mechanical, and so I always appreciate that. I'm also a big fan of sprint being added to Halo, right? I just think they never took enough time
How
to
long was I out?
give it attention.
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Galaxy's really big. It takes
Sensor scan,
time.
high intensity, doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us.
But
Chief, be careful. Because some areas might have lost pressure.
that line has always bugged me.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I don't know how loud this was. I think they also went for a lot more realistic approach
A lot
when it
can
came to
happen
the
in 4
elites.
years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
It came to a lot more realistic approach, and I don't like the Covenant's design very much. But oh man, the auto rifle, the Halo 4 is one of my favorites. It's just so smooth, so consistent. So, but Halo 4 really rides the sinful placement of the game just not having ammo. Like, you have no enemies take so many shots to go down, and your ammo is like halved from the previous games. Oh, fine, we'll run with the Storm Rifle. Storm Rifle being one of the most useless weapons in this
The
game.
good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Oh, you're saying it's a really beautiful shot.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
Oh. Oh boy. And I blew up that last grenade I needed. This is a bad spot to have put myself in. I'm surprised I was able to drop that shield. I think I got both the elites already. Nope, I lied. So Halo 4 runs on the same engine as Halo Reach, and Halo 4 was actually, if I'm correct, the very last game to be released on the Xbox 360.
We've got bigger problems.
Sorry, not the very last game.
We've got a cruiser and an interceptor.
The very last game of whatever this engine is to be released on 360.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
I just remember doing that. If you crouch jump here, you go really high for some reason. Just an elevator. Yeah, Elite's melee is so ungodly fast in Halo 4, so you see I'm not pushing them kind of for a reason. That was a hard one to survive, but we got it. Whew. Close to him there.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
Ah, come on. I was too late in that. Oh, both of our grenades got hung up on something there. See one back there. I think he's got grenades out, so be careful with him.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
I remember getting stuck in this room for a while in a lasso. Halo 4 lasso is one of the harder ones in my opinion. Just kind of with how shield gen works. I remember, I don't think it's that bad when you're fighting the Forerunners, but man, when you're fighting the Covenant, it's rough. Like this first level is one of the harder ones actually. And then I remember getting stuck on there's a level called the Composer, getting stuck on it forever. So Halo Reach had Bloom, which people didn't like in the first place, and then in Halo 4 they're like, alright, let's use it again. Ooh, that was close. And use it again and turn it up to like 11. I was just like, alright, that's a odd choice.
How far did the missile?
We're just about there.
How that wasn't a headshot, I don't know. I need to have that lead. Let's pick up. Got him. There's 3 elites here. Got him. Play this thing. Look how fast this plasma pistol's gone. And they're really not bad, but on Lasso they're pretty rough. But man, that guy right there with that percussion rifle, ooh man, I'll tell you, he's a rough customer to fight. Grenades, I don't really need them, but I want them. So Halo 4 is probably the game on MCC that I've played least. Like I played a lot of it on the 360, but on MCC I don't really know a whole lot about it. And how it differs from the original. Like, I've played it significantly, and I'll play it through for my reruns, but I don't play it as much as the other games. I don't crave it like I do.
Prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
So also the Halo 4 battle rifle is amazing, and this is one of my favorite fights in any game. Is this outdoor battle? Not for any specific reason, other than I just think the atmosphere is cool. Right outside the Forerunner planet, and the battle rifle here is amazing, and the sound design is just perfect. Kind of looking for him, that's what I was waiting for. I still got a few shots of him. Yeah, you see my ammo just jumped up. There's a battle rifle that's floating out here like the pistol in the first area. Probably just picked up. Yep, right here.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Yeah, hold on. I'm having fun here. Ah, I went after the wrong guy. Got him. Get out of here, buddy.
There's the launch station.
Cool. Take this carbine for a minute, even though we won't really use it. I like the Halo 4 carbine a lot.
Launch initiated. Great. The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared.
I forgot that Phantoms actually come in this section. Ooh. Boy, yeah, we're pieced up here. Grab the ammo. Go. So, yeah, if you just sprint to that, you can get all the way to the missile, right? Before anyone spawns, and you can just activate it and then run to the end. And none of this will be there to bother you. And you don't have to fight these two waves. But I'm having fun out here, so I choose to. Where's this guy going? That slight little headshot I got off. I count 2 elites. I don't know what else is left. My marker's on. I'm just slightly too far away to be accurately hitting. We got one down. Your shield's pretty weak. So is mine. One more? 2 more? They're ground left. I don't know. Over here. We're cool. Also, I love the switched in-game cutscenes, so you see weapons all the time. It's just something cool to me.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now, can we worry about the giant metal planet?
It's so cool to me, just the way it opens up.
It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross
I hate
the
the
dome's
sprint lock off here,
its
too.
atmosphere is going
Just
to
kinda
tear us
bugs me.
apart.
Where are the
God, it's just so
systems?
beautiful, though.
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
There we go. Okay. So you can fall down and run through it, or you can like stay up here and go through the same section.
That vehicle bay.
Something I at least appreciate they tried doing. I don't think you can get over here though. Let's try it. I know. Hey, we can. Oh, there's energy swords. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if there's anywhere to go. I didn't know you could get a sword there. That's pretty cool.
We're almost there.
I love this one. Always get a free assassination on that elite if you want to. I'm gonna butcher these guys.
Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
Oh, poor run. Getting ran through right in front of us. How lucky he is to be able to get through this pretty well. And bam. Bye-bye. I will always love the title card of Halo 4 too. I don't know why. It's just beautiful to me. But, alright guys. That's all we got for today. If you enjoyed, I'll catch you next time.